Call the meeting of the Bay County Board of Commissioners to order on Tuesday, February 21st, 2023 at 4 p.m. Roll call, please.
Nemec? Here. Zanajak?
Here.
Willett?
Here.
Herrick?
Here.
Radke?
Here.
Hoyer?
Present.
Bigot?
Here. All rise for the invocation and pledge of allegiance.
Lord, we ask that you grant to this Board of Commissioners and all those in authority the patience and understanding to work together for the good of all people. In your holy name, we ask this. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we have minutes from 1/3/23 and 1/17/23.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Citizen input. If you would step forward, you don't have to sign if you don't want to, but it'd be nice. And if you want to state your name, and 5 minutes, we'll give you 5 minutes. So anybody care to speak today?
Put these on so I can see. Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, Mr. Executive, my name is James Anderson, Jim. I live at 3433 Euclid Court in Bangor Township. I've been a lifelong member of this community and have lived in Bay County all my life. Currently, I'm a member of the Bay Aranac Behavioral Health Authority, their board of directors. I've also served there as treasurer, secretary, and now I'm vice chairman. I've also been on the Mid-State Health Network board of directors, formerly, well, we call it Mission, which is a board comprised of 21 county mental health boards that we are a part of. They cover the citizens from Aranac County all the way to Jackson-Hillsdale. So it's a very large region, and they serve over 200,000 people. Third only to Macomb and the big county. Excuse me. I've also served on the substance use disorder boards for both Bay Aranac and Mid-State Health Network. My goal, using these experiences, is to continue to see that Bay County citizens continue to have the best services in behavioral health and substance use disorders that Bay Aranac can provide along with the help of Bay County. In conclusion, I will continue to work, strive to improve, and keep the Bay Aranac Behavioral Health Board a leader in providing the services to the citizens of Bay and Aranac County. I thank you all for your patience, your attention, and your time. And I hope that you will consider my reappointment in March to this board. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else at this time to step forward? Anyone else?
Hello. Marnie Westfall. I live at 5 Petrie Court in Essexville, Michigan. I've been a Bay County resident all my life. I'm here to speak for a few minutes about the community center pool. It was my understanding that there was supposed to be a bunch of people here for that, but because it was at 4 o'clock, the coaches are coaching, the teachers are teaching, and the judges are judging. So you got me. I went to Garber High School 85 through 89. I was part of the swim team. We swam for 4 years and we were never beaten by any local school. And we were all very, very good and we loved it. We taught community ed on the Saturdays. We taught swim classes and we were all lifeguards at the community center. Helped me get my first basket job. Yeah, I started in the basket room, then we all lifeguarded, and it was a community event. We didn't make a lot of money. I know that there was plenty of community members, and I can't remember their names, and there was one gentleman, he'd come in and he'd bring food and hot dogs, and we'd serve the community, the low-income community. I also work at Recovery Pathways as a case manager. I'm a case manager, I provide services to the Bay County Drug Courts as well. And I work with a lot of this clientele in our community. I remember when we were growing up, several of us, we had a lot of things to do that were free for kids, all right? We went on Ridge Road Hill, which isn't there really anymore. We went on Vets Hill, which they've kind of leveled. But we had the ice rink. We had the fairgrounds with the ice rinks. We had a whole bunch of things. A lot of those things are gone. The community center was one of those things that we all were there for and we all enjoyed as well. I know there's a lot of barriers, and one of them is a cost, but I'm a grant writer. I know you all have grant writing abilities on your team. We're all willing to help. The coaches are willing to help. We can help provide lifeguards. We know 1,000 kids because this is what we do. I know the community center pool will not be a moneymaker. We know that, but we just think it's a good idea to have it and to keep it. I've heard some things that, well, kids don't come outside anymore. They love being outside, okay? We have to give them incentive. We have to remind them that we're here. We have to go back to the 50 cents per kid and $1.50 per family, if that's what it takes to get more people in there. I really think we should give it some thought and ask for our input for ways to fund it. We know a lot of people. We all know a lot of people. There's a lot of people that would give that money to provide, to keep that pool open. I know a lot of people. Just let us try. So I'm hoping that we can work together to provide some solutions to keep that beautiful pool open. It was a lot of fun. Think of your good memories. Let's work at it together. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other public comments?
Dave Stodaker, 221 Ruth Street in Auburn, Michigan. I'm also here to speak about the community center pool. Currently this is my 26th year as a central swim coach, and I've worked at the community center over the summers as a swimming coach. And the first 2 or 3 years, I worked as a lifeguard at the pool. So I've seen it through many years, and it's been successful over the years. And I think it can get back that way again, but it needs to be run the right way. I've been to pools throughout the country. I've been anywhere from Texas to Florida to Hawaii, and I've seen what can be done. And even to Midland, Michigan, where I usually swim these days since Bay City's not open. And Midland's Plymouth Park pool in Midland's a vibrant pool. It's full just about every day. And if Bay City's run the same way, I think it can be just as successful. So you've supported the ice rink and the golf course. If you can give the community center pool that same support, I think you'll see it come back and relive its glory. So, thank you.
Yep. Any more public comments? Any more public comments? Last chance. We'll close public comment. Thank you. Petitions and Communications. We have City of Bay City, notification of appointment of Joseph Rivet, representative of the City of Bay City to the Bay County Land Bank Authority. A motion to receive would be in order.
Support.
Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'm going to ask for a motion to go out of the order that we have here and put the 2023-31 and 2023-32, which is on the last page, up here so we can have our people receive their proclamation and not have to stick around.
Yeah,
They
so
can stick around if they want to.
Yeah, that's good.
Support.
Okay, discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
So the first one is 2023-31, Bay City State Power 100-year celebration. I guess I'd ask for a motion on that.
So moved.
Support.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes. We'll have the reading of the resolution and then the presentation. Thank you.
Resolution by the Bay County Board of Commissioners on February 21st, 2023. Whereas the Bay City State Park has been serving the recreational needs of Bay County residents and for many others around the state and neighboring states for 100 years, and whereas in the early 1920s the area was called Waterworks Park, but Bay City donated the land to the state, and whereas at the time They wanted to name it Bay City Park, but because the city donated the land, a commissioner protested that it needed to be named Bay City State Park, and whereas we do not realize how lucky we are to have this gem right in our own backyard. We don't have to go hundreds of miles to experience the beach, the water, the forest, the trails, and whereas the Bay City State Park, situated on the shores of the Saginaw Bay, is home to one of the largest remaining freshwater coastal wetlands on the Great Lakes, the Topico Marsh, more than 1,000 feet of sandy beach, and over 2,000 acres of wetland woods, wet meadows, cattail marshlands, and oak savanna prairies make it an ideal staging area for migratory birds. The park has long been known for its outstanding variety of bird life and as a haven for wetland wildlife and plants. Therefore, be it resolved that the Bay County Board of Commissioners recognizes and honors the Bay City State Park and its staff on the celebration of its 100 years of serving Bay County and surrounding areas with a place to relax and retreat from everyday activities.
I have a gentleman from the state park come up. Thank you. Walk again, how you doing? Coming by. So, Mr. Coonan and Mr. Ernie Krieger, you probably remember those guys, they did a lot of work for the park, they're not here anymore, but I'm sure we'd be glad to have this recognition for the park, and they're still working on it, and then Bob Rivet also was instrumental in that, so we have the proclamation here for you, and hopefully another 100 years of service, and if you want to say a few words about the park.
Yeah, my name is Rich Fenner, I'm the park manager. I just want to say I appreciate this. This park has always been community driven. You know, we feel like we're part of the community, we support the community, so we want community input. You know, that's, a lot of our visitors are from the local area, so, you know, we want to do what's right for everybody here, so thank you very much.
I remember when it was the Waterworks Park, and they used to have the submarine races out there at the end of the road. Who went to the submarine races before? That's in the middle of it. My dog did that. Thank you again.
It's been a
Yeah,
long time.
yeah. All right, then we have Resolution 2023-32, tribute to Bonnie Worden, and need a motion for that. So moved. Support. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. You read the resolution.
Resolution by the Bay County Board of Commissioners on February 21st, 2023, whereas Bonnie Worden was appointed to the Bay County Department on Aging Advisory Committee in 2020, and during that time proved to be a very active committee member, and whereas Bonnie participated in events at the Hampton and Canteen Activity Centers to have a first-hand view of what Bay County's 60-year-old and Bay County residents experience, always with an eye on improving services at the centers, and whereas Bonnie's great ideas were often put in place, garnering positive feedback and encouraging suggestions from the site participants, and whereas unfortunately, due to illness, Bonnie had to put the advisory committee meetings on hold while undergoing cancer treatments, but always had a goal of returning to the advisory committee and Department on Aging. And whereas it was a difficult day in October for both Bonnie and Beth Urick, the director of the Department on Aging, when Bonnie indicated that she would be unable to continue to serve the advisory committee. Therefore, be it resolved, the Bay County Board of Commissioners, along with the Department on Aging, with heavy hearts, offer their sincere appreciation to the family of Bonnie Worden for sharing her with Bay County and offer condolences for her passing.
We'll have Crystal and Beth, if Beth wants to come up. Crystal used to work in our veterans department, you know. So I present this recognition for Bonnie. She was a good advisory board member. And you want to say anything about her?
Just a couple things, it was like pulling teeth to get her to attend PNP initially, because she figured she wasn't old enough to go. So once she got there, he couldn't keep her out, so she loved the place, she loved the ladies there, everyone, so I think they're going very much. Appreciate it.
She's one of our greatest champions of those 60 years in veteran residents in Bay County. She was always coming up with ideas and thoughts and brought them to our meetings or called me beforehand or texted me just to let me know. And I'm very appreciative that you shared it on. Very long with us. Very much.
Okay, if it's okay, we'll go back to the regular order of business. We proceed with the Ways and Means Committee. Tim Benacek, Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Resolution number 2023-12, 2023 Marine Patrol Safety Program. Move to adopt as a resolution.
Support. Discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-13, rescission of the resolution 2022-281. Move to adopt as resolution.
Support. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Resolution number 2023-14, tire shredder agreement. Move to adopt as a resolution.
Support?
Discussion? I would note that we usually do it up in Pinconning area and also one down around here. I think that's usually the plan, so.
Yeah.
I think it was
That's it.
Fraser Township.
Yep. All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Resolution number 2023-15, purchase of insecticides. Move to adopt as a resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Resolution number 2023-16, light track contracts. Move to adopt as a resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Resolution number 2023-17, addendum to existing fixed-wing aerial larvicide service contract. Move to adopt as a resolution. Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-18, travel to the National Association of County and City Health Officials. Move to adopt as resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-19, agreement with Brown & Brown as Bay County's insurance agent for workman's compensation and excess liability insurance coverage. Move to adopt this resolution.
Support. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Motion number 2023-20, agreement with Midwest Employers Casualty Company. Move to adopt this resolution.
Support. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-21, Bay County audit. Move to adopt this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-22, RFQU release of Animal Services Adoption Center project manager. Move to adopt this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-23, Region 3 Homeland Security Grant for new firewalls. Move to adopt resolution.
Support. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-24, payables. Move to adopt as resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I believe that's all from Ways and Means. Personnel and Human Services, Kathy Nemec.
Resolution number 2023-25, renewal plan and cost analysis for MIDC grant 2023 through 2024, criminal defense. Move to adopt resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-26, approval for employee onboarding project, ISD. Move to adopt resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-27, six-year community center polling location agreement with the City of Bay City, Recreation and Facilities. Move to adopt resolution.
Support.
Discussion? Just want to point out, the schools aren't letting polling places come into their schools nowadays because of security, so a lot of the polling places had to be moved. I know Monitor Township had to move theirs, and I'm sure other townships and cities have too, so that's why they're going to the community center.
Yeah.
No charge. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-28, vacancies at the 911 Central Dispatch, Department on Aging, Sheriff, Mosquito Control, Recreation and Facilities, personnel. Move to adopt resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 2023-29, FMLA policy update, personnel. Move to adopt resolution.
Support.
Discussion? Just, I asked Tiffany to sort of give us a heads up, a comparison of the ones from before. It was a little hard to do, but maybe a quick synopsis.
Sure. The major changes that you'll see in the old policy versus the new policy is the addition of the definitions section to define what all those are, and the USERA military leave, things that we have to have in there by the regulations.
Any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. I believe that's all. Thank you. Board of Commissioners, Mr. Herrick.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman. Resolution number 2023-30, amendments to the board rules. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. We did the next two, so we're down to number 4.
Resolution number 2023-33, reports of the county executive for January. I move this resolution.
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Reports of county officials, the county executive.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I don't have a lot to report, very little. It's been quiet, but we're going to have a very busy coming year. I spoke to DJ and also John Morse and Kristen about the upcoming work that our buildings and grounds people will be doing, will be performing on behalf of upgrading our infrastructure. May not all get done this year, but I think a huge amount of projects will be completed, hopefully by the end of the year. And I also want to say, I know some commissioners couldn't attend, but we had a good session, I think, with the Chamber of Commerce on the state of the community, and I had the opportunity to sort of update where we're at and the investments we made with our ARP funding and also the Health Services Center, as well as the animal shelter, and to sort of unveil what those concepts will look like as we go forward. But just want to thank the commission for the good work, and so we're going to have a busy year and look forward to undertaking that as the weather improves and we see some of these projects underway.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Let's see, we have to receive that. I guess we don't have to receive that. Unfinished business? Any new business? Any miscellaneous? Any announcements? I just have one. If you happen to see the county executive out on Saturday, maybe celebrating his birthday, wish him a happy birthday. We won't ask him how old he
No.
is.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
So we have appointments coming up in March. We have Bay Aranac Behavioral Health Authority, 4 3-year terms. Current incumbents are Tom Ryder, Mr. Anderson, R. Meath, and Colleen Millette. And then we have, I think there's another appointment, and that was not listed here. We'll have to get that on there. The 5th one, is it in there? Okay. Oh, yeah. So the next one is the unexpired term that expires March 31st, Mr. Barber. So we'll be filling that spot also. So there'll be five appointments coming up. And that'll be on the 21st of March, the appointment at our full board meeting. Region 7 Area Agency on Aging Advisory Council, 1 3-year term. Mr. McNally is the incumbent. June Library Board, 1 5-year term. Ms. Harris is the incumbent. October Land Bank Authority, 2 3-year terms. Ms. Kiesel from the City of Bay City and Ms. McDonald Rivet, City Commissioner, not a City Commissioner anymore. Bay County Department of Human Services, 1 3-year term. Mr. DeWise. Jury Commission, 1 6-year term. Butler. December, Bay County Veterans Affairs Committee, 1 4-year term for Mr. Pregandi. Department on Aging Advisory Committee, 4 2-year terms, Districts 1, 3, 5, and 7. The names are listed, and I believe we may have another one to fill. Wasn't that an open seat? Ms. Urbani? We'll have to fill that at large. Otherwise, closed session. Any closed session needed?
There is no need for a closed session.
Motion to adjourn.
Support?
Support.
Discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you.